This is the MIA Microflight BBW fitted with a 2-blade rotor. This is the rotor we had tested before on both the MIA Calidus and the BBW. Got distracted during takeoff and lost orientation. The model came down and crashed. The model was intact, however one of the blades had broken in half. I was very upset because I had just gotten to the field and I wanted to get at least a flight with the BBW. This is my personal RC Autogyro that I like flying whenever I'm in a hurry or just want to get that flying fix. I'll show you what I did at the end of the video to the blade in order to get it back in flying. As we can see, it takes off very nice. This time I was careful to keep the eye on the model and make sure that the rotor kept spinning. It was a little breezy, very mild breeze, which is perfect for flying autogyros. Once again, these are the blades that we tested earlier on the MIA Calidus, the box construction, also on the BBW. These blades have a specific airfoil that I designed to, after many trial and error tests with similar blades on similar designs. One of the reasons I don't like using tip weights on some of these blades is that the tip weight really adds more stability, but it also makes the control a little bit more sluggish in some cases. The other reason is that when you crash, that momentum that you get with the extra weight at the tip of the blade, it's going to result in higher damage to the blade. As we just saw in this video earlier, the blade cracked in half, and that was because the blade had already cracked on a previous crash that I don't show in this video, and I had repaired that blade by splicing the center of the blade with a piece of balsa and CA glue. I don't recommend that you do this with an RC Autogyro blade or any model that uses a rotating propeller or rotor, as you take a chance and you risk the blade coming apart in the middle of the flight and ruining your model even worse than if you would just take the time to replace it with a proper new blade. However, if you are confident that you can put the blade together with materials that you may have at hand, and you know what you're doing, you can get away with what I just did in this particular video. Now this is flying with the blade repaired at the field. I didn't have any glue, I didn't have any materials to repair the blade, and I really wanted to get at least a flight with the model. Bear in mind, I just got to the field and I took off, got distracted, crashed the model. I was upset with myself for not paying attention, but I was also looking for ways to repair the model. All I had was tie wraps, and I didn't even have tape, so I ended up using the existing tape that I used to color the tip of the blades. I made some couple holes with a screwdriver that I had in my toolbox, which was about 1/8 inch in diameter. I just took my time and drilled right through the leading edge of the blade, which is hardwood, and the trailing edge, near the trailing edge of the blade, which is a softer wood. Tie wrapped it The blade was not even flat, but it was the best I could do with the given materials and the things I had at hand. And as we can see it here, you can see the blade is a little bit beat up, and it's got that ugly joint in the center. This is how I flew this. Believe it or not, when you want to fly, you find a way. That's pretty secure. It's got tie wraps, and it cracked in half, so I just basically spliced it with tie wraps and tape. If I hadn't told you the blade was broken and I had repaired it the way I did, you probably would have thought I was flying with perfectly new blades.